All right, and we should be live. Let's check this thing out. Nope, it still says live streaming offline.
Receiving your content, your audience.
All right, we're
live right
yeah,
now.
we are live. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this screen because this is the actual live stream that we can see. So, all right, guys, welcome to Airsoft Rhino's channel. I'm Ryan
I'm Colton.
with Colton, and if you ever checked us out on the old Airsoft channel, you know he was my co-host on a lot of things back when we worked together at Lothian. And it is currently 3:24 in the morning, and if you're wondering why we're broadcasting 3:24 in the morning, well, you know, good people never sleep, I guess.
Gotta get ready for tomorrow.
So. Yeah, I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna slide this over just a hair. I know it's opposite. There we go. All right, so tonight we have one of the coolest things in the world that just came out. I actually never heard of this thing before until Colton raised awareness for me when we decided we were going to get this thing, and it is a Wolverine Reaper. And I've literally spent maybe, since he told me about it, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he came tonight and brought it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is really cool, because I started looking it up. And it's basically, I would call it a revolutionary piece of technology for airsoft guns and airsoft equipment and stuff. I'm going to just adjust this here. All right, there we go. So, you know, I know you've waited how long to open this thing now?
They announced it at SHOT Show this year, but I pre-ordered it May 8th off of Airsoft Junkies, and it shipped out Tuesday. And Airsoft Junkies did a great job of keeping me updated with the pre-order and everything, letting me know whenever Wolverine shipped it to them. But as soon as the Wolverine shipped there, it was in my house within like 2 days, which Airsoft Junkies is located in Georgia.
Right.
So it's like a day away from us.
Yeah, that really helps.
So Airsoft Junkies did a great job. And
yeah.
If you want to order one, that's where I would get it, or off of Wolverine's website itself. So
see, and I've never personally ordered anything from Airsoft Junkies because, well, I've been to 2 Third Coast Airsoft events. Stonebreaker and Sirius Viking. And, you know, see Airsoft Junkies all the time, never really knew anything about them. And so this would be the first official package that I've ever unboxed by them or anything.
Me too.
Package is right here. I promise we're not just pointing at anything. We're going to tilt that screen down a little bit. And we decided to do this live on a part of, you know, it's always funnier when we do that because, like I mentioned in the description, we're both from the South, so our grammar is dramatically incorrect most of the time. And, I mean, I'm a little bit lazy on the part of uploading. I mean, as you guys see, I released a teaser trailer for Stonebreaker, and then I still haven't gone through that 6 hours or such of footage for an actual video. I'm going to get to that here real soon, although I started online classes and stuff back. But I guess without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll get down to this thing. So I'm going to tilt this screen down just a hair so you guys can actually see it. Excuse my dirty pool table here. But.
See, we haven't actually unboxed it. I got it this morning. And I told Ryan, I was like, you're lucky that I waited this long to unbox this thing.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get into it.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, we got this K-bar knife I got for Christmas last year. Remember, you got to cut away from yourself, Colton.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want internet trolls to get a hold of you. Yeah, and cut away from me. Good Lord of mercy. All right. Good old USPS, United States Postal Service. Oh, you did. Oh, it's got glue on it too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say you didn't cut through it perfectly.
They got sealed with some glue.
You need to heat it up with a blow dryer so it comes undone.
No, it's okay. You're good. Okay, guys.
Ah, here it is, the famous Reaper.
A little bit of packing information, man. You ain't got to worry about that.
Well, how much is this thing, Colton? I mean, especially with pre-order.
Okay, this one is electromechanical. It has a no FCU. They have a Spartan edition, premium edition, and Bluetooth. The Bluetooth, well, it comes with the Bluetooth FCU.
Whoa, Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth FCU.
So
yeah, Wolverine has that, yeah.
So that means it'll basically like Bluetooth to your...
It's an app to, like, you can change your dwell, all your settings that you can do with a regular FCU.
Onto your phone.
On your phone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
They have it with Android. They're working out with iOS.
Oh, so it's not out for iOS?
Not yet.
You know, we were just complaining about that because we were trying to stream live on my phone because it's got a much better camera than my computer. On my new iPhone, I don't know, I say new, iPhone 6S. I know that's not new, but it's new to me. And they don't have it out for iOS yet. So, you know,
Nope.
Well,
they ain't got it out for that, but they're already working on it.
I guess Android's kind of like when Xbox getting all these exclusive first deals on things, you know.
But this is electromechanical, no FCU. This is the cheapest one you can buy. It's $255.
Okay.
Now I didn't buy it because it was the cheapest one. It actually semi-automatic only. It's going into my DMR, so why not semi-automatic only for when I go to Milsons and stuff like that.
Right.
And it comes with Spartan and Premium and Bluetooth. Spartan, I think it was like $310, and then the Premium was like $350, and the Bluetooth FCU is like $400.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got the electromechanical. And another thing is, before you go ahead and buy the electromechanical, you do have to do some soldering. Just to let everybody know.
Right.
Just
and you
case.
Did bring your soldering.
Yeah. As soon as we open this thing and we get off of here, we're going to put in my gun.
Right. He's already tore it down while I was trying to get this stream all fixed up. YouTube's changed some of their streaming stuff last time I streamed. But, you know, while he's opened that up, some of the technical highlights of this thing, and you can find this directly off the Wolverine Airsoft website, is it's got the bolt technology package for AEG rifles. It's got true closed bolt, single solenoid design, which I mentioned in the description, an air saver technology, which is absolutely phenomenal from what I've seen. I have used it a couple of times, but I don't personally run any of that. It's got precision metered recharge, which is precise BB placement and hop-up, which Colton was explaining to me earlier, which is a pretty awesome feature. Configurable with, like you mentioned earlier, an FCU or electromechanically. Bulletproof. I don't know why you'd want to make it bulletproof. It's bulletproof industrial size solenoid.
That way, if something happens and you hook it up to your air tank, it's not going to explode on you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I can see how that could be definitely beneficial. And then it's got, toothless disassembly and compatible with a RATH or a WR or AITH CO2 stock, which I know some people use. And, it came with a patch. Go ahead and show off that patch, man. I know people love patches.
It comes with the Reaper patch.
There you go.
It's rubber, and this is a really nice patch. I'm actually
really
going to wear that tomorrow. That's nice.
Well, Wolverine, I'll go ahead and grab one of the Wolverine patches I got at the last Airsoft event I went to.
It comes with some extra O-rings. Comes with extra O-rings in it. And this is the cables and everything that it comes with. This is what you actually have to solder to your trigger assembly. So just make sure that you remember, if you buy this version of it, you're going to have to do some soldering. Yeah.
Wolverine is really accustomed to producing awesome patches. I mean, I got this one at the Stonebreaker event, and it's really phenomenal. Also got one at Sears Mike. You can always get those confused.
And it actually comes with a Reaper packing list. It has everything checked off that it comes with, so you can check that out. They let you know it comes with everything, and it comes with the HPA line, as you know, and it comes with a quick detach adapter for it, and it comes with a little, like, some of your AEGs, the buffer tube is held on with a gearbox, which is mine's not, and it comes with a little piece that you can replace that with. That way, you can actually still hold on. You ain't got to keep the what's it called, the spring guide anymore.
What's it called?
Nah, yeah, spring guide. The spring guide.
You know that what's it called, man? You got.
And the reason we came here today, it comes in great packaging too, by the way.
Yeah, that's perfect sealed.
Wolverine does a great job.
Hey, you may not want to rip it in case you got to send it back.
Oh, I ain't gonna send it back. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean Wolverine, and also good Lord Polar Shark for that matter. Good Lord of mercy, I got to be quiet for a second.
And this is the Reaper itself, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, this is great quality. Awesome CNC machining on everything. The purple looks awesome, and to tell you the truth, it's got a lot of weight to it. Like, it's real hefty. Like, I really don't think this is gonna break on you. You know, I mean, unless you really give it some heck. So
yeah.
And this is for a version 2. You can buy different nozzles and stuff like that to fix your offset nozzles. Or they got make it for the version 3 gearbox, stuff like that. Wolverine, you can get on Wolverine's website and they have all of it. And Ron, do you want to hold this?
Yes, I would actually.
Go ahead and take a look, man.
Oh wow, that is That is pretty hefty, and I mean, it just feels solid. I mean, I would sit here and stress test the thing, but we already know it's bulletproof. What's the sticker on the bottom here for? Is that a tampering sticker?
Probably that way they know if you take it apart, it loses its warranty or whatever, something like that.
I see. So don't be messing with these things unless you want to avoid the freaking warranty.
And this is the Polar Star F1, and here's a little bit comparison of the two.
Oh yeah, this is much bigger.
Look how much bigger that is.
Well, also the weight difference. I mean, this thing just feels heftier and more solid, and I mean,
I think I know that one's made of aluminum. I don't know if that's stainless steel or not, but it sure feels like it.
I mean, it's heavy. And another thing is, I think the air nozzle in this one is plastic, and this one it's either plastic or.
I think that's metal.
That's a metal nozzle. I don't know. I mean, just
kind of hard to tell.
That might be plastic as well. I'm not 100% positive.
That is Daryl or something like that.
Darylin. I have no idea. I've never heard of that. But, you know.
But I had that installed in my gun. It's a good product. It's just that, there's a lot of settings you have to do with. And when this one, you hook it straight in, and it has a set flow. So you ain't got to mess the dwell or nothing like that. And it is a true closed bolt system. So whenever you hook it up to the air tank, this right here, the nozzle's going to sit forward like that. And whenever you fire, it's going to do like this action right here. And what's that doing is it's keeping the BB perfectly set in your hop up. So you're not getting those feeding issues that you would with a closed bolt or open bolt system like the F1. And that's the main reason I bought it. There's not really a lot to do. You put it in your gun, you drop it in there, and you're ready to go. Yeah. So,
I mean, both of these are phenomenal for especially what you pay for. What's the price difference in these, Colt?
That one with the FCU, it comes with a trigger board and everything like that. That one was $310 for me, but I bought that a year ago. Right. And this one was $255.
Wow, that's awesome. And I mean, it seems like you're getting a better product with the Wolverine Reaper.
I know, obviously. You can just tell by the quality of the Wolverine itself, to tell you the truth.
Which, I mean, the Polestar F1, I mean, what issues did you have with it that you're hoping to resolve in the Wolverine, if any?
The only problem that I had with that was the feeding, well, not the feeding issues. It was the BBs, like, it would be under-hopped, over-hopped. They would shoot perfect. Right. And it was just that.
Inconsistency.
It was awful.
Okay.
And you have to work with it. There's you have to tweak that a whole lot, and you have to have a great hop-up. Which I bought a Pro Win, flat hopped and everything like that, but I was getting better accuracy out of it, but it just wasn't what I was looking for in a DMR. And I feel like this right here should fix my problem. Right. And we're gonna, I'll get my gun. We're gonna use it tomorrow when we go play, and whenever I get a chance to field it a few times, we'll definitely do a review on it. That way, you guys know what you're buying.
Right. And I guess another thing we can do is, we can do a comparison. Maybe we can throw this one back in there, show you some of the problems or whatever to see if this one resolves it. Obviously, you're going to get a lot of field time with that one tomorrow, so you'll be able to see if it fixed those problems or not. We'll go ahead and start assembling that while we talk a little bit about the event, unless you got any other final comments on it. Well, you can also talk about it while you throw it in there. Because I know it didn't take you long to disassemble it, but I know you got to do some soldering work as well.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work out for us.
Yeah, you never soldered, have you?
I've soldered, I've been practicing.
He's been practicing. Yeah, I mean, I know in high school, we actually, in our ag, with Coach Pass, we learned, the class I had, partially because the people pushed for it, but we learned how to weld. And, I mean, I remember some of the stuff. I mean, I got to where I could make pretty nice beads on a little metal sheet, but, I was in 8th grade when that happened, and I'm 21 years old now, and I was probably 14 then, 14 or 15, so.
This shouldn't be that hard to solder because all I got to do is
just tap it, man.
I got to make that to where it's liquidized and then just stick that in there.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad for you.
I mean, I'm mechanically inclined, so. Plus, this is going to help.
You are mechanically inclined. You're probably a lot more mechanically inclined than I am. I know I can be nifty, but, I'm good at jerry rigging stuff. That's about it.
Dude, I'm surprised at the weight of that thing.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty hefty system. And, I do not have, excuse me, I do not have that much experience with HPA. That might be metal, Colton.
Dude, I think it is.
Because just
they come there. See, they actually come with two versions of it. You can buy the purple nozzle, and that's for barrels greater than 300 millimeters, and the one I got is for barrels greater than less than 300 millimeters.
I don't know.
And I actually have a barrel that's 300 millimeters, like exactly.
You guys can be the judge. It has the symbol M4 on it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
That's for the version 2. And the quality of it is just wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome. Yeah, this is my first Wolverine product.
Yeah, and, like I said, out of the both of us, it's the first time that either of us had bought something from not only Wolverine Airsoft, but from Airsoft Junkies, and you had phenomenal experience. I know one of my favorites to deal with is Airsoft Atlanta, because obviously, they're in Georgia, which Junkies is too.
Yeah.
So one-day shipping is phenomenal. I mean, if for some reason today, or actually Thursday before 5 o'clock our time, which is Eastern time, I found out, hey, I don't have something and I need it, I could order it and expect it to be here on Friday at lunchtime. So that's always real nice.
I'm actually going to try something. This is an ant grip line, and it goes to the F1, but I'm going to see if it's too big. See,
it's too big.
Too big, but that's okay. I ain't worried about it.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah. That's weird. Is it because
I think it's just because they
didn't want it to be cross-compatible. That's why they wanted to make you pay for another thing. That's exactly why. That's why we'll never have the everlasting light bulb or anything like that. But, so pretty nice product, I think, especially since I have very little experience with HPA, but I know HPA has come a long way. And since I first started playing Airsoft back in 2009,
HPA is the way to go, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, I haven't switched over to that yet, partially because
it's expensive to get into, but something like this that you can drop in your gearbox for $255. You can't beat it.
You really can't.
Because I remember whenever we first started playing, the Polar Star Fusion Ninja was top of the line. I mean, you're talking about $500.
Yeah.
This is $310. I mean, it's Polar Star. I mean, it's a great product. Don't get me wrong, but Wolverine, man, they take me on this one just because of the quality of the solenoid. I mean, look at that robust solenoid. That's industrial size right there. Like, that's what I use at work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the comparison, those might, which you can, I don't know if it's because this one's been worn out or not, but that one seems to have a little bit more detail. I don't know. They're about the same length, but that one does seem a little bit shinier and better. And I mean, they got some of their markings on here, but.
Oh, this is I see that sticker. It's quality control, and it's saying that it's passed all the tests and everything like that.
Well, like you said, it may also be to where see if people tamper it. I wouldn't pull it off personally. I would not pull it off.
I think I'm just gonna leave this thing right where the way it is.
Right.
I'm letting my solder heat up right now.
Yeah, don't let it catch anything on fire.
I'll tell you another thing about the Polar Star. It didn't come with an awesome patch like this. That's awesome.
That is a pretty awesome patch. I don't know if you can order those separately. I haven't really checked on Wolverine's website or not, but
I saw them on the Instagram page whenever they were posting about that, and I was like, man, I want to get one of those, and it actually came with it.
And like I said, the quality of detail in that patch is pretty freaking phenomenal. So I like that.
Oh, dude.
Oh, and it comes with a sticker.
Fear the Reaper.
That's pretty cool.
You can put that on your Yeti, man.
Heck yeah. I can. That's another thing to add to the Yeti. I like putting logos and stuff on the Yeti. You sure you don't want it to put on your bumper or something like that? Okay.
Put it on the Yeti, man. That way I have a piece of myself on the Yeti.
There you go. Everybody's got their marking on the Yeti.
That's awesome.
So anyways, tomorrow we're going to Battlegrounds Airsoft. Obviously, if you guys didn't already know, me and Colton are admins for the Alabama Airsoft Association. And, of course, if you watched the last YouTube channel, you would know that. But on the new one, I hadn't really mentioned much of that besides the description, but who reads channels descriptions anymore. So we are hosting an event with White Raven Airsoft, or they are now the people that run Battlegrounds Airsoft. I'm pretty sure the owner, I don't know if he's the complete owner, but the owner and the person that runs both Battlegrounds Airsoft and White Raven is Brent Jowers. And we're definitely looking forward to hosting an event out there with those guys. And we're bringing our full-fledged support out there. I don't know how many admins are going to be able to make it. And I don't know if any of you guys will watch it between now and then, because they open their doors here in about 4 hours. So it's going to be rough. We're gonna have to run off. Yeah, we're gonna have to run off like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep.
I'm gonna get some coffee, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got the coffee maker behind us, and it's already got coffee primed and ready to make at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be good to go. So yeah, I mean, we'll definitely get some great field testing of that, and I mean, we'll get to. I've been to Battlegrounds. I played a couple times back when Stan, the man, Battlegrounds Airsoft Stan, owned it. I think he was the first and original owner of the place. But I haven't been back there since. So, and that was like a year or two ago. I think Jeremy went with me, and that was it. And I got to use Stan's awesome P90 that he had back then. So it's going to be interesting to run in there. Again, I'll be using.
Oh, I've never been before.
Yeah, Colton's never been before, so it's another new course to him. It's in Birmingham, Alabama. I almost said Birmingham. But here is the butte I'll be using. I've actually been using this for quite a bit. I'm gonna become the owner of it. It was Hunter's, but I'm buying it from Hunter, and absolutely love it. Although don't know what happened exactly. I mean, like I said, this gun's a little bit Frankenstein put together. But the outer rail here was like shaking horribly. Like I could literally hold the barrel and just grab this and shake it all around. But I zip tied the crap out of it, and I don't know if you can really see it. But it holds it in place perfectly, so, scope's not off or anything like that. And this little red dot sight on the side, which is just like a regular NC Star. That work?
Yeah, all I gotta do is do one more.
All right. No, it's not. It's a HS or BSA optics red dot sight, and it is. I mean, it works. I mean, you would think, looking down the scope to flip it over on the side, it would knock off the accuracy, but it's really not. I mean, pretty much anybody within 20 yards, 25, maybe even 30, when I flip that sucker sideways and shoot, I mean, it hits them. So it's pretty nice on that end of things. But, looking forward to using it tomorrow in a CQB situation, since Battlegrounds Airsoft is an indoor CQB course. The winners of tomorrow will get to play the admins, which are going to be me and Colton and Tan Tidwell, which I know if y'all watch the Airsoft discussions, you know Tan. He co-hosts it with me and Wiley. And I think, Zach's going to be there, Zach Bell. So if you've ever won the opportunity to shoot at us, be sure to come out to Battlegrounds Airsoft this morning here in about 4 hours. I doubt anybody's watching this that's going to be there tomorrow, or that anybody's watching this early in the morning. But it should be a pretty dang interesting event. And Colton is completely concentrated on that. I wonder how long we've been broadcasting. Let me check.
I'm sorry.
You are good, man. It's supposed to be telling me right here, but it doesn't. Okay, there's 25 minutes. So, anyways, guys, we're probably going to cut this thing out. And tomorrow, or like I said, I don't know if anybody's going to be watching, but, I'll be broadcasting live via phone on Facebook I'll do some on the Airsoft discussion. I know some of you guys watch that. And I'm going to be going back to broadcasting live on the Airsoft discussion here real soon. Had some issues with Spreaker as well as just life things going on, and now I've come to a time where things have settled down again. I've settled back into summer classes. So anyways, things will calm down and I'll be able to start broadcasting. Hopefully by next Wednesday I'll be able to start broadcasting again live, and hopefully Colton will join us a couple times on those adventures.
But I got to work like I did tonight. It was rough tonight.
I know. You're a working man. A late working man.
That's how I afford the Wolverine Reaper.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I can't afford the Wolverine Reaper quite yet until I get out of college. But I'll hopefully resume regularly scheduled broadcast on that and put up the little snippets on the YouTube channel Airsoft Rhino. And what was that?
I have no idea.
Something just dropped. I heard it.
I know, so did I.
What was it? Was it anything important?
I don't think so. I haven't lost anything.
Well, if it wasn't anything important, then it shouldn't matter. It's probably that.
It was some solder.
Okay, well, we're good then. So hopefully we'll be able to resume all that back regularly. I'll also be broadcasting live at the Alabama Airsoft Association's Facebook page. That'll be where I'll primarily be broadcasting from, since this is an event that we are supporting and helping out with majorly. And let's see what else. So, if you want to see the broadcast, even if you don't live in Alabama or will be attending the events, I mean, they're pretty interesting broadcasts in the past. I've got some good action on that. And also, if you go to the Airsoft discussion, subscribe there. I try to live broadcast at different events that we're at, whether we're at Stonebreaker or Faded Giant or basically at the same place, or Serious Viking or Battlegrounds. Or also live broadcasted one time at what is that place in Atlanta? Power Ops. Good Lord of mercy. I can't believe I forgot that. I love those guys out there. They're really nice, great people. So anyways, be sure to follow those Facebook outlets, which I run the Airsoft discussion. I co-run the Alabama Airsoft Association Facebook with the other admins like Colton. Let's see what else. Be sure to subscribe to the Airsoft Rhino. I'll have a lot more content coming out now that everything's settled. I know, like I said earlier in the broadcast, I released a teaser video for Stonebreaker, and I never actually released the full-fledged footage for Stonebreaker. So I'll start weeding my way through 6 hours of footage and start producing that out there. So
this one's rough.
That one's rough?
Yeah, it was not that hard on the first one.
Oh, man. So hopefully Colton will get this soldered up. Yeah, he'll eventually get it soldered up, but hopefully quick so we can at least get a little bit of shut-eye for tomorrow.
Plus it's hard to hold it still while I put the wire in the solder.
Yeah, I know it's going to be difficult. So good luck with that. I'm glad I'm not the one doing it, guys. Thank you.
If it was easy, anybody would do it.
Thank you guys. If you watched live, thank you guys for joining us. Sorry, I didn't really read through the comments or anything. Like I said, at this early morning, I doubt there were any. If you have any questions about the Reaper or any of the other things we shut off today, be sure just to ask, and we'll get to your comments as quickly as possible. So, all right, guys. So we will see y'all in the next video. See you guys.
Bye, guys.